Welcome back, Dynamite Pack. How's it going today? So, if you guys know, you probably know by now, and you've probably seen it, but the newest trailer and look at Pokemon Scarlet and Violet has dropped today, so I wanted to watch it with you guys. I watched it earlier at work because I couldn't wait, and I just wanted to know, so I had a work break and I watched it, but I wanted to react to you guys, share my thoughts, what I'm excited about, what I think is cool, and some things I want to know more about. So yeah, we're gonna have a quick look at it, and I'm gonna tell you guys my thoughts on it. So leave your thoughts in the comments down below, and yeah, let's watch this trailer. All right, let me get over here and. All right, you guys ready? I'm excited. All right, so we get our first look at the trainers. We got the two uniforms. We're heading off away from our house. I love the little Pokemon center there. We'll come back and watch all of it, and I want to go over a few things. So we get two different professors. Pretty cool. I love them. I love them. I want the cat. I want it so much. And that's my second favorite. The duck. I like the duck. And this. What is this? It's so cute. I want it. I want one. It's a little... Basically, it's the Pikachu of... The Pikachu version of Gen 9. Now, this is super cool. Playing with your friends. Not sure how that's gonna work. But it looks awesome. And whatever it is, I want to do it. So I hope you guys are excited to do that and join me on my adventures. So we got a couple look at some new Pokemon, which was really cool. This little olive Pokemon right here. I like to catch little stars. They're very bright and colorful. And this pig, Lechonk. And the interface, like when you're in the battling, looks really good. I want to point out here, we'll come back to this. We got some Gen 9 or Gen 8 Pokemon from Sword and Shield. Another look at Pokemon Center and some different, all these different environments. We have a look at trading here. And then just running around the region, all these different Pokemons and environments. And then I guess this is like the gem in the battling system. A quick look at that. And then the part that everybody was super hyped about, we got a cinematic reveal of the Legendaries and the box art for the two games. So a lot of people are going for purple, but I'll just say I'm kind of leaning toward red. The Scarlet one. I like the natural feel. The jets, I'm not about that. I like it. I think it's cool. But if I had to pick, I'd go Scarlet. But they both look awesome. The color choices and the little electricity vibes, and it just, yeah, it looks good. I want to know more about these Pokemon though. So, okay, a couple things. Let's go back. Right here, we get our first look at the Pokemon centers in this game. They basically look kind of like a kiosk. Almost like a gas station. I kind of think that's cool. It just takes the idea of that Pokemon Center and makes it into something fresh and new. I think that's really fun. Most of the time it's just been a building you go inside and it's pretty generic. So this is a big breakaway from that, and that's, I don't know, I think it's cool. I want to see how it works and know more about it, but I just think the concept is kind of fun. It's just different. It's just different. You look here at there's some castle stuff in the background. I love the little palm trees, kind of like a tropical vibe. Then we get a look at the two schools, I guess. Because we know we're in a school uniform. The trainers are so it looks like the grapes and the oranges, that's been talked about a little bit before. But so if you get Scarlet, you're gonna have the orange colors and the orange crest. And then if you get Violet, you're gonna have the more purple and outfit and the grapes crust there. So that's pretty cool. They didn't ever really say what region this is called, so I'm kind of curious why they haven't revealed that yet. But maybe that will come in like the next trailer, when they get closer to the uh, release date. And then so then it just has a title screen, and you get a look at like kind of reminds me of Legends, just the open landscape. Um, and then you get a look at like inside the house, and we got two trainers or two professors. I actually kind of think this idea is kind of cool because for those people that do pick up both games and play both games, like I'm planning to, I think because I want to do some dual shiny hunting. I also want to set up some dual shiny hunting for Shining Pearl and Brilliant Diamond, as well as Sword and Shield. But that might take a little time for me to get that ready. But um, that's a lot of reasons why people pick up both games, or just to have different experiences. And this like really highlights that different experience, just because there's two different professors. So um, those people that do pick up both games, it gives you kind of a reason to do that. Is, you're gonna get a different experience possibly. And I've also saw some things and seen some theories, and I think people are right that like Pokemon Scarlet is kind of like has this vibe of being in the past, because she's kind of looks people have described her like a cave woman, but she looks more like natural and like more what you would look like in the past, with like kind of she's got the feathery collar and she's got arrowheads. And then he's more like futuristic, and he's in this like, if you guys have seen the full design, he's basically wearing a onesie under his lab coat. So it looks like a swimsuit, like a diving suit you'd wear, like a wetsuit that a surfer would wear, but it's got this like futuristic feel to it. So I definitely can see that, and you can see that a lot with the Legendaries too, like the past and future vibes. I don't know if that's going to affect the whole experience of the game, or it kind of reminds me of like I've been playing, Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl recently, and there's the whole like space and time um, between the two groups, Pearl and Diamond clans. And so it kind of reminds me of that. It's like maybe that's going to be part of the story as you play through, about like the past and the future. And so maybe, you know, you're going to get slightly different experiences based on what game you play, which is more, it kind of excites me more, the fact that I do plan on purchasing both games, because if it is slightly different, we can kind of look for those differences and see what's going on in the games that are different and how they compare to each other, besides just like version exclusives. So I find that interesting. And then, okay, so you got your two professors, and then we get a cool actual gameplay look at the starters. We first saw them just as 2D designs on a picture, but now we actually get to see them in game, interacting with environments and with the trainer, and you kind of see like the where is it? You get to see here the starting screen, and then you get to see kind of probably the animation that's going to play when you actually interact with them. And I think I put the video on mute, but that's fine. And then you get your first look at a brand new Pokemon right here. This one, I believe, is called Pawmi. Okay, and it's basically the Gen 9 version of like a Pikachu character. So we've had things like Morpeko, Pachirisu, Emolga, all those kind of like electric rodents. But this one's super cute. I saw it and I was like, what is it? It's so cute. So I definitely want to get one of those. I know for sure I'm going to be picking Sprigatito or whatever, the cat. I want the cat for sure. What I'll probably do, since I'm going to get both versions, is we'll play through with different starters. But definitely my first choice when I first play is going to be the cat. I can tell you guys that already. And then this is the other part I mentioned about being able to connect and play with your friends. We don't quite know what that's going to look like, but it looks like you can actually run around and interact in part of the world at least. Not sure if it's going to be like the whole game, or if it's like confined to certain areas and certain tasks or things that you do. All that's still kind of unclear, so I'm curious to kind of see where that goes and how that's going to work. And definitely want you guys to join me and play along with me. So that's gonna be fun. And then we just see a bunch of different Pokemon. So we get looks at like how you can customize your character to look like you. Um, it's still pretty much just the school uniform. I feel like there's probably gonna be other clothing options, but maybe they're saving that for later on a reveal or something you kind of discover in the game. But either way, I really don't care how my character looks. If there's not options, that's fine. There's definitely some kind of options because you can see two of the characters are dressed more in like shorts and short sleeves for like warmer weather, and then you have a cold weather version of the outfit. But there's also hats, and like one guy's got the headband. So there are some options. Um, they may just not be revealing everything if you can like vary and not have like a school uniform look to it. So that's unclear, but I feel like they're probably going to be something. But there are at least a few options, so you can kind of create your character a different way. Um, and then like you can have glasses or no glasses. So there's definitely some smaller options if there isn't anything like major that you can do with your character. There's at least some small customization options that we've seen so far. This is really our first look really at the game because the first trailer was more cinematic, like teaser kind of thing. So this is our first look at the actual game and what the game is going to be looking like. So, they may not want to reveal everything, of course, right away. And then you get a look at like some of the different Pokemon. We see new Pokemon. We see how catching works. We see this new pig Pokemon. And then, I wanted to point out this with the trainer. I thought there was something interesting. It's like, when you get right here, you can tell the trainer is tiny. Much tinier than your trainer. So I'm wondering if different trainer types, like, there's like the Poke Kid trainers, and then there's like hikers and swimmers. I wonder if they're gonna have like different sizes. So this obviously looks like a little kid that's decided they're as tough as you and they want to battle. So I've noticed that. I was like, the trainer, and then when they stop right in front, you can really tell the height difference. So it's almost like a toddler is trying to battle you. So I think that's interesting. I kind of am curious about like other trainer types, if they're going to be taller, like if it's an adult trainer, like say a hiker type trainer that you run into. If that's going to change. I think that was interesting. No one's really pointed that out of all the reactions that I've seen. So if you guys saw this, put a thumbs up down in the chat so I know that you saw this, because I think this is kind of interesting that they went to the trouble of making the trainers different sizes. Another cool thing that was pointed out in something that I saw was that you had to go right up to the trainer to engage. So it's a lot easier to not do trainer battles if you don't want to. And there's also, I think, some Flabébés back there behind the trainer. But anyway, that was kind of the last thing that I really wanted to point out. And then we just get another look at like different environments, another Pokemon Center look. Looks like you have the ability to do like some kind of emotes interactions with players in the game. And then the trading looks really cool. Basically, the ball sits in your hand and like flies off like it's flying far away. It's interesting. So yeah, I want to know more about like what's going on there. If it's a certain type of trade, if you're trading with someone that's currently playing with you, like in that kind of like co-op multiplayer mode, and that's how that looks. I'm curious. And I notice now the bag kind of looks like a Pokeball, his backpack. But yeah, the trading sequence looks really cool. If that's what it does every time, I'm cool with that, And then we see just like the trainer running around through different environments. Really cool, showing off some different Pokemon that are going to be in the game. And yeah. And then I guess the last thing we'll look at is the Legendaries. Where are they? Yeah, I think I'm definitely leaning more toward the Pokemon Scarlet one. I'm not crazy about the robot features of this one. So that's just like it's throwing me off a little bit, but it's still a cool design. Don't get me wrong. It's just I think I'm leaning toward the more like natural looking like dragon type Pokemon rather than this one with the jets for feet. I know that's just me, and it's not everybody, but that's what I'm leaning toward. And then we get a release date, which is another key cool piece of evidence here. It's releasing on Friday, November 18th. So yeah, fun times. Which yeah, it's funny because like a lot of the scenery, no, not all of it, but some of it kind of gives me like more summer vibes when we first see it. But it has all different regions and areas. There's like snowy areas, and we saw all kind of things. So anyway, I look forward to playing along with you guys in November. So if you like this video, smash it a like, and thanks for watching. And yeah, just wanted to share my thoughts with you guys, and I'm excited. Oh, and the last little thing, they let this little teaser here at the end, and basically I think, I mean, there's no really like sign of a Pokemon, but I feel like it's kind of a clue to potentially maybe a third legendary. Or I think when I first saw it, I was thinking maybe it's like a hint at the new mythical Pokemon for this generation. And, you know, or they're just showing off a cool Pokeball animation. I really don't know, but it just seemed weird to have this at the end. Like, I feel like it has a purpose. I feel like I'm leaning towards it has to do with the mythical Pokemon of this generation, of this game. So yeah, maybe we'll find out more in future trailers, or, you know, I'm fine waiting till the game comes out and solve this mystery here. But anyway, I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.